Once again, I was not able to talk to Barret. I remember that being like that. I wonder if that's something that changed. So you can do some battling here. But you want to make sure you get out of the cars before the lockdown happens, otherwise you're screwed. That guy steals your money. Some of your money. A bull. As planned, my foot. Let's see. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. He only takes 100 gil, though. Huh. I wonder. So you can go down this way. This is the wrong direction now. So what Sick will do is it'll slow down your charging times, I believe. I believe that's what it does anyway. So it'll have less turns. So it's not, you know, the same as like stop or slow or something. Or it'll show an effect, it'll just like be it. So I think it's a smaller thing. Then again, I don't know. It might not even be related to that. It does do something though, obviously. I'm pretty sure it slows you down. Again, these guys aren't really too high on experience, but fight enough and you'll level up. So eventually you'll get, I think Barret will tell you you're going the wrong direction. There's also some area down here where rocket launcher. Now I could use bolt on these guys to kill them quickly. I'm going to use fire. So use the R1 button to change the targeting mode. So we're going to hit everybody. I'll do those other two because we just killed that one. And the damage will be split between them all. So the more targets you have, the less effective a material will be, I think. Seems to be what I remember anyway, or at least it's what it should be. But it may not be. We'll see what happens. We'll use it again on a single enemy. So that did 30 that time, so. So he's on one. So these guys defend. Another important thing is that your limit gauge will not increase unless you take damage or give damage. Things just cause stats effects like that. So 75, and we'll see. What it does when we split it between the two here. Tifa's limit break is kind of special. It's actually like a compounding attack where you have lots of attacks that you can use. Okay, yeah, I think it might be split, or at least it lessens the damage. And as time goes on, she'll get more attacks to use with her limit break. You can, but there's also a slot reel kind of thing where so this may end up being like an end game scenario here. Let's see. These are soldiers, special combats. that should kill him. What's the experience like on these guys? That's not too bad. So I think you just use this to just fight forever. So you never actually get through. It'll just continuously produce enemies. So magic, ice. Actually, let's do both. Here, ice laser on her first. I'll use fire on everyone. See some of the other materia here. Yeah. Let's see the other element break. I'm not sure if this will kill them all or not. No, okay. So, yeah, we'll give you like a critical hit. Whereas Miss will have, you know, no effect. And then you also have just a regular hit, which is a normal attack. She will attack at random the enemies that are in the battle. So you don't really have any direct control over what she'll attack. So you can just sit here and just fight. It's actually it's actually pretty good, you know, to level up a bit. I didn't even know this was down here. Granted, it's not the best place for, you know, training your limit breaks, but it works. For levels, at least. Critical attack. Plus gil, too. Yeah, you get like 90-something gil for every battle you go through. $120, even. There are a couple places like this where you just have unending battles, so you can just, you know, fight as much as you want. I would really recommend at least getting another 2 levels before you go to the reactor, because the boss they have to fight at the reactor is kind of tough. Yeah, miss. Not having hard time. Though, not usually with Barret. Plus, you're also leveling up your materia too. Getting an AP. I'll see how much AP we're getting per battle here, but maybe a good idea to get restore up to level rank 2. Remember correctly, all increases the cost of using materia by 10%. The equipped materia by 10%. I'll have to check it here in a second. Remember, it increases the cost though. I just don't know by how much. So 9 AP. That's not too bad. Although it takes a lot of AP to level stuff up. I guess I can't check, can I? We'll do one more battle. You can only use all as many times during one battle as there are ranks on it, so In other words, if I use the fire, if I use attack all with fire once, I can't use it again for this battle. I can only use it once per battle because it's only rank 1. If it's rank 2, then it's twice. Once you get up to Master, then you can use as many times as you want. Other thing to keep in mind about that. Alright, should be good. Run. Run away. Alright, let's have a look at our materia here. So yeah, it takes a lot. So we're getting like, what, 9 per, so it takes like, 200, 300 battles to get that to rank up. Oops. That doesn't say how much. Interesting. See, our store's even worse in that regard. Also, materia, when you equip it, will have some sort of an effect. Like, for example, Restore reduces your maximum HP by 2%, but increases your maximum MP by 2%. Some materia is a lot worse in that regard. So that's another thing you have to take into account. Is how the materia you're equipping affects the people you equip it on. Ooh. See if we can get them all in one shot here. These guys are annoying because they're faster than we are. Say if they're to attack first, well, we have to wait for them. Let's see what this does. Yeah, good. Sometime, I forget when, I think it's on what would be the equivalent of Disc 2. There's a guy that, oh cool, you get to attack first. There's a guy you can find that will give you special materia if you've run from battle enough times. And essentially, well, I think it's an enemy skill. And it will be as strong as the number of times you've run from battle, or the effects will be multiplied by that. There's also some other special enemy skills like Choco Buckle that you can only get with certain conditions. For example, you have to get level 5 death from a Moo, I think it's called, which you can only find in the plains around the Chocobo Ranch. You have to use that on a level 10 Chocobo or something, and it will use Choco Buckle on you. That's a special enemy skill. Maybe it's level 4 death and the level 12 Chocobo. Magic, fire, go. Of course, we gotta wait for the enemies here. Let's add a little bit of time onto the battle here. The one place you want to do a lot of training at is going to be Shinra Tower, but I'll go into that when we get there. The reason for it is because it's just a lot of experience. You can get a lot of nice items too. Alright, so here we are. Security sensors. There's an antidote. No, an ether, okay. So, let's see. Oh, these guys are annoying. So I can put you to sleep. Holy good, that's very. This basically takes you to the same place as that other one, so you can use either. At least I think it is. Part of the guidance. Now we'll go back down and check it out. You want to try and keep Cloud's MP a little higher because they're going to be wanting to use Bolt for the boss battle. So that does a lot more damage to the boss. Since it's going to be mechanical. I believe that there's, it might not be Sweeper, the enemy that we saw before, but one that's based on that model has W materia or some sort of enemy skill you can learn. Choose tank. Interesting. That guy's scrapped. Oops. Hate that. Okay, yeah, so that's the same thing. Let's go ahead and save. You can also use that tent. Tents will allow you to re-heal all of your MP and HP. You can use them either at save points or anywhere on the map. Let's go ahead and save. Deadly waste. What the hell? That's supposed to be toxic waste. Guess I redid some of the names for the items too. Interesting. The path around is pretty much the exact same as in Reactor 1.